How's it going? Welcome back to the show. This is You Made Roscoe. I am Roscoe, and today we're going to be taking a look at some stand-up comedy. This particular show features Redd Foxx, and we'll be checking this out. Before we do that, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, make sure that you go over to Redd Fox's homepage and do the same thing because we do want to support the artists, whether they're here with us in a physical or not. So, with that said, we're going to start. So, let's do it.
Sure you do. Let's pause here a moment. We'll drink a toast to human beings around the world and what makes them laugh. But first, a sip. Water. Did you ever get drunk and go home and sit on the toilet and throw up in the face bowl? Hey, you thought no one knew, didn't you? I've been drunk in that. I sat in the face bowl and threw up in the toilet. Okay, and I came back a half hour later to put some cold water on my forehead.
Oh.
And I reached down in the face bowl. I said, God damn, I don't remember eating that. He knows, lady. You don't have to explain it to him. That's good. You married? That's better. Yeah, I think if you're in love, you don't need license, you need linen. If you're really in love, you need gargle. Shack up. Then if you don't like each other, pack up. I got married and fucked up. I married a Korean. Pretty, maybe so. I married the enemy. Because I'm an American war veteran. I think if you can't beat them good, fuck them. So I'm going home tonight and do my part for America. That's right. I'm fucking the enemy. Thank you. You laugh so nice. That's pretty. Wish you were darker. A toast. English humor. A gentleman should never argue with a lady. He should dick her. Chinese humor. Confucius said, crowded elevator smell different to midget.
Wow.
African humor. What do you get from an elephant's trunk? 2 6-foot boogers.
That's a lot of booger from an elephant. But I'm gonna push this back. You know what's interesting and funny to me is that as I listen to this, his comedy reminds me of Rodney Dangerfield. Like he feels like the black version of Rodney Dangerfield, or maybe Rodney Dangerfield is the white version of Redd Foxx. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, let's do this and let's continue.
A crowded elevator smell different to midget. African humor. What do you get from an elephant's trunk? 2 6-foot boogers. Mexican humor. Why does it have hair around it? To keep me from looking like a taco. Did you ever eat one? I mean a taco. Now you have to hold your head sideways so the meat don't fall out. Yes, thank you, honey. That's the way it laughs. That's the way I love to see girls laugh like that. Enjoy life because it's rough out there. How you, darling? You look like my first right. That you, Evelyn? Another toast, miscellaneous. What is a sardine? A sardine is a little fish that smells like a finger. You never know what goes over you. What's the difference between meat and fish? Hard to beat your fish. Hey, that's good. Hey, let me tell you, cigarette relaxer, that's why I smoke. I've been smoking 42 years. If I don't have cancer now, I'd probably have someone eat cancer's ass up. A lot of people worry about their diet so they can live, you know what I mean? They give up cottage cheese and applesauce and liver and bacon, ham, you know what I mean? Boiled potatoes, spinach. They quit eating all that stuff, sugar and butter and lard, just so they can live. Isn't that dumb? You're gonna feel like a goddamn fool laying out the hospital dying from nothing.
That's hilarious because even though I believe in, you know, people taking care of themselves and themselves and all that type of stuff, and we live in that age where we're a lot smarter about that than those people from his time. But yeah, no, it's crazy because I've always thought like you know, those people who are doing their damnedest to try to stay healthy and all that, those are probably the first people to go. Probably the first people to go in some cases, but let's continue.
You're gonna feel like a goddamn fool laying out the hospital dying from nothing. You hate to laugh right out loud, don't you? Virgin? I'll tell you about my wife earlier. I forgot, you know, she's been bugging me 15 months now for a ring. When I get ring, she asked me, you know, when I get ring. When I get ring. I said, as soon as I step out this fucking tub, you get ring. So I ain't taking no shit off no foreigners. See, I'm American. I was born here. My father was born here. His father was born here. His father was brought here. Was fishing too close to the river in Africa. Snatched this black ass right up off the shore. Come on, nigga, goddammit, North Carolina. That's the way things happen for you. You know, I could have been a king, maybe. Who knows? That's right, you know, handed down. Africa. I mean, when they were marching, people started screaming in the suburbs, back to Africa with them. I said, back to Africa with who? Shit, I ain't never been to Africa. You don't send me home, send me to St. Louis, Missouri. 4461 Enright, top floor. Africa, what the hell I look like standing in the jungle with a $750 mohair suit and some alligator shoes? Shit, that's not hunting garb. I'm here all the way, and I could clear up a lot of things in the country had I been a politician. I could have been my grandfather, Redd Foxx the First, one of the first black politicians in Mississippi, ran for the border and made it. When he broke his stride, he was in Quebec. I mean, moving. See, a lot of things, people, a lot of whites today, 1978, think black people talk bad. But you fail to stop and realize, white friends, that Southern whites taught Africans English. Think about that in a moment. See, Africa didn't know nothing about this here and and yonder and grown and get it and and Swanee. Not African, it's Southern whites taught me. They said, no, boy, goddamn it, I didn't tell you to get that there. I told you to get that over yonder. Now chunk it over here, boy. Chunk it. Africans say, Uma Guma.
Let me stop this as we're getting close to the end. I'm gonna push this back a little bit. But hey, truth. You know what I mean? Like you can't blame our slang now on us, is what he's trying to say. You know, we got that from somebody. You know, well, the truth is we just started recreating after they gave us, you know, but let's finish out.
You gotta stop and realize, white friends, that Southern whites taught Africans English. Think about that in a moment. See, Africa didn't know nothing about this here and and yonder and grown and get it and and Swanee. Not African, it's Southern whites taught me. They said, no, boy, goddamn it, I didn't tell you to get that there. I told you to get that over yonder. Now chunk it over here, boy. Chunk it. Africans say, "Uma guma," which means chunk that shit yourself and fuck you, you redneck son of a bitch. You, I ain't lifting nothing. You and your mama both can kiss my black ass.
He got all that out of.
But if you don't understand African, you get lost. You gotta, get that dress on backwards. Jesus. The baby will never go hungry. I hate big titties. No, they slow you down. This is a semi-nice crowd. Some of you folks, some might have a prude or two in here. But let me square this away for you. We had a sign out front that said Triple X rated show. That's what it is. That's why they put that up. Triple X rated show. That means what's been happening. Now, you knew that. So don't sit up here and look pure for me. Jesus knows your crooked Christian ass is in here. You heard the song, You Can't Hide. He can see through this ceiling like Clark Kent. He knows you're in here. He sees you in your motel room, laying up there butt naked with some superb freak. He sees you. He recognizes the back of your head. And he knows you're not bobbing for apples. Because that's November. Think.
Yeah, there's only 2 seconds left in this, so I'm gonna push this back. Let's do this. And that, ladies and germs, was Redd Foxx doing his stand-up bit, and it was cool to see this, going back in time to check out some of Redd Foxx's stuff. Um, I haven't seen a lot of his stand-up comedy. I've seen and heard little bits and pieces here and there, but um, this is probably the first time that I've actually sat through, a sizable amount of time of his stuff, and it wasn't bad, you know. Definitely blue comedy, you know, before it would get even more blue, by the time I would grow up and be able to embrace comedy for real. But yeah, to see the beginnings, well, not the beginnings, because people have been doing comedy, for years and years and years, decades before this, but you know, the comedy definitely probably looked way different, and there wasn't as many comics who were doing the extremely blue comedy that Redd Foxx will be known for. Probably you probably have to go back to like Mom's Mabley or somebody like that, to for somebody who was way back in time and yet still doing something similar to what he does. But yeah, good stuff. Good to check this out. Can't wait to check out more, from Redd Foxx and artists and comedians like him. I'll end up giving this a thumbs up. I didn't think he tore it up necessarily, but he wasn't bad. And then, like he said, the crowd was part of this too. There was some prudes in the crowd, So again, they're probably still adjusting, to, oh, this is what comedy is now. And like he said, they walked in knowing that it was a XXX show, but still surprised and shocked. I'm leery about those people. I'm always leery about that. They walk in knowing, and yet still they act shocked. Like, oh my God. Like, nah, it said it right on he was billed as this, but I'm gonna leave. But before I do, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. You'll pick the one named Comedy Reactions. I do have a playlist where you'll see anything that's comedy related in that playlist. I do have playlists for other things. A lot of that stuff is music related, but as you can see, I step outside of that. So when you get the chance, check out all of the playlists. Cash App, $, you made Roscoe, PayPal at you made Roscoe. Super thanks option is available for those who like to show their support or appreciation for what's being done on the page. Any donations, those will be made to those spots. And that's it. That's everything. I'm done. I will see you again soon. So until next time, be safe and be good.